Welcome to the channel. Strand 9, question number 4. It says consider the function y is equal to x squared plus 3 and the shaded region shown. Calculate the area of the shaded part. The shaded part is already given in the question on the question paper. It is from x is equal to 0 to x is equal to 6. So from here reaching up to the curve, from here reaching up to the curve, so that particular area. The question is asking us to find that area. So this question belongs to the topic areas under curve in calculus, part of anti-differentiation or integration. So the graph of y is equal to x squared plus 3 is the graph of x squared. The quadratic graph moved 3 units up, 1, 2, 3. That's 3, but that number 3 is not of our concern. We are trying to find the area under the curve from x is equal to 0 to x is equal to 6. Upper limit 6, the lower limit 0. So what we need to do over here is to integrate the equation of the function with the upper limit and the lower limit. So the area that we are finding will be given by the integral of x squared plus 3 with respect to x. Upper limit is 6 and the lower limit is 0. When we follow that will give us the area over here, the area I of that region. So let's start integrating. The area I will be given by, when we integrate this function, the power becomes 2 plus 1, and 2 plus 1 you write over here in the denominator. The constant becomes constant times x, 3 becomes 3x. We don't need to write the plus c because that will cancel out when we apply the upper limit and the lower limit. So we don't write the plus c over here in this question regarding the area under the curve. Upper limit 6, lower limit 0. What it means is, in this expression, substitute 6 and substitute 0 and then subtract the two values, upper limit minus the lower limit. So what we get over here is 1/3 x to the power of 3 plus 3x, upper limit 6, lower limit 0. Let's substitute 6 into the equation. So that will be equal to 1/3 times 6 to the power of 3 plus 3 multiplied by 6. And then minus, now you substitute 0 into the same equation. 1/3 multiplied by 0 to the power of 3 plus 3 multiplied by 0. So substitute the upper limit 6 in place of x and then minus substituting the lower limit into the equation. So 0 times anything is 0 plus 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 will give you 0 over here. That equates to 0. You can verify with the calculator. And then the minus sign. It's very important to go step by step. All equal sign, one below another. The minus sign, one below another. Neatness in your work will lead you towards getting the correct answer. And it will help you stay focused. And when you use a calculator, 1/3 of 6 cubed plus 3 multiplied by 6. 3 multiplied by 6 is 18. Let's go step by step. 3 multiplied by 6 is 18. And then minus, that's 0. 1/3 of 6 cubed. 1/3 of 6 cubed can also be called 6 to the power of 3 and then divide by 3. So 6 raised to the power of 3 and that gives you 216 and then divide by 3, 72. So 1/3 of 6 to the power of 3 is 72. So 1/3 of 6 to the power of 3 is 72. 72 plus 18 gives you 90. 90 minus 0 leaves us with just 90. So that's the final answer for the area. You can just write A or the whole word area as area. The area is equal to 90. You don't have to write millimeter square or centimeter square, not at all. When I was a student, I used to write square units square units for the graph paper, but that is also now not required. You just leave your answer as 90 and that will be fair enough for you to earn the full marks on that question. This is worth 3 marks. So make sure you follow step-by-step walking, show as much walking as possible so that you are awarded partial marks, even if your answer is wrong. Thanks for watching.